I met Steve Williams many months ago in Llandudno, and we went for a pint. There'd been a story in the newspaper about professional footballers depressed, and someone had opened a depression place at one of the football clubs. And we got talking about depression and the way it affects people and what it does, and to the fact that the end result could be suicide. So for many weeks we talked about it, and then we'd found out certain things like Scotland's got the highest suicide rate for depressants, then Wales, and then England. And so then we came up with the idea of, wouldn't it be great to put a play on? Getting rid of taboos, the taboo of depression. Because people don't talk about depression. Depressives are lonely people. They'll never show you depression. They'll hide the fact that they're depressed. So we spoke about it, and the first thing I said, well, the one thing we're going to need is a good writer.
The inspiration for talk from my point of view was really past personal experience and speaking to a lot of my friends, family members, people in the public, just people in bars. We know lots of people have had this in their lives. So many of us really have been touched by this in some respect that, you know, there was a lot of information for me already to draw on, and did an awful lot of research as well into the subject and the history of depression and who are the famous depressives and who are the sports stars, the rock stars, the artists, the poets, the writers, the politicians. Everybody seems to be affected by this. And I was talking a lot with Bruce as well about his experience, and I just sat down and just cracked into it really and started writing. So I found the first act came out very quickly. The second act, when we were really trying to decide where we should really take this and how to present the information that we wanted to put across, that really took some work. That was very difficult.
I want to get rid of the taboo of depression. Depressives, they're not freak people. They're not fails in life. They're suffering an illness, a very frightening illness that they're scared of. It scares them so much to the point of suicide. If I can get some sort of message over that you're not alone, you can sort this out, you can out this demon, but the more you hide it inside, the more damage it's going to do. I think the show's very truthful. And if people can walk out the theatre and say, I felt like that for the last few weeks, and admit it to the partner or a friend or family member, admit it, you're coming out of depression. By admitting it alone, you're coming out.
What I hope people get out of it is that they can seek help, and that they realise that they're not in this alone. They may feel isolated at times, too scared to talk about it, of fear of being judged unfairly. And I think once people realise that other people have got it and within their close-knit of friends and family, then they'll be a bit more open about it, to talk about it. Hence the tagline of the show, you know, tackling the taboo. It's such a taboo subject amongst people that we just wanted to make a change and get people talking.
I would like the audience to take away, and I have no doubt at all from this play talk, they will take their own individual take on how to deal with their own mental, if they have mental problems or depression or whatever. They'll take what they want away from it, what they feel that will help them, that will relieve them of their problems in life and everyday life.
It's serious, funny, and informative. We've got 6 or 8 weeks left to go now. And the rehearsals are very important on this script because it's so long and so important that we need to get it right. And we've been rehearsing now for about 15 weeks. And as the play shows you, a lot of depressives will run away to alcohol or drugs to try and overcome the depression. That just makes things worse, because when depression and alcohol meet head on, bang, it's the end.